Ruse Radio.
What like how many beats do you make? Like what's your beat pace? Are you doing one every day? What's it like?
Okay. So,
It's a loaded question apparently.
November. Okay. So there's a thing I do. This was my third year doing it. Last year was my third year doing it, called Nonstop November, right? So every November I would make
Different than No Nut November, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much, right? Yeah, this is like where I'm actually doing something, right?
Yeah.
So I'm making a new beat every single day, posting it to my Instagram every single day, right?
Okay, cool.
So like I said, it was my third year. First year it was like me and like maybe like 3 other people who actually like did all 30 days.
Yeah, because I mean that takes dedication.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like Thanksgiving. We're making beats on Thanksgiving.
That'd be like if I wrote a rap every day and posted it. Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying. It's tough. You know, and then second year, it was like, it went from like 4 other people to maybe like, let's say like 6.
That keeps
7.
you motivated though,
Yeah.
too. Like
And
seeing other people do it.
Yeah. And then like this year, it was like 13, 14.
Ooh, so it's
people.
growing.
Yeah, it's growing. And like these are all the homies though.
Yeah.
You know, these are all the homies, and these are all like, you know, some people I met like online, but these are all like people in the community.
Yeah.
You know, like some of them I look up to. Like shout out to Rashid Hadi. Like he's super talented producer, like legendary Chicago producer, and like he hopped in on the challenge as well. Shout out to Dusk and and King Carlo. I think they're still going, if I'm not mistaken. I think Dusk has been going since October. He's a madman. But you know, we're making a new beat every day, but like I'm not just making one beat. You know, some days I'll make 2. I think day 30 I made 6, right? All in all, in November I made, if I remember my count correctly, it was like 81.
Wow.
Yeah, like it's crazy. So like I did 81 in November. But like sometimes, you know, it'll be, I could do 15 a month. I could do 20 a month. You know, it depends. Like December I didn't really do much. But like usually, like if I'm sitting down making if I'm like make the time out to make a beat, I'm usually doing like, I try to do at least 1, but it'll turn into like 3.
Yeah. Well, like you said earlier, it's not like you're spending more than an hour or more than 40 minutes on a beat. So you could crank them out that way. Yeah.
Cause I have to be like really strategic about like making the time out to make beats now. I got a 3-year-old. So,
boy.
Yeah, but he's a 3-year-old that like loves music though. Okay. You know? So, like that 15 minutes to make a beat might turn into like 30, because like I'll chop a sample, but like he wants to mess with the pads and stuff too.
That's great.
Yeah, nah, like my son's the best. Shout out crew.
Hey,
like,
you get him started now. You got a prodigy.
Nah, like he's I'm gonna give him, I'll give him 3 years. I'll give him 3 years. Yeah, like I
feel like music's its own language even.
Nah, like seriously. Like I remember I did a beat in October. Yeah, this was October. He has GarageBand on his iPad.
All right.
Yeah, he's turned into an iPad kid. Like
at least he's creating things with it.
Yeah, nah, seriously.
He's not watching YouTube, Spider-Man and Elsa.
It's crazy. Yeah, shout out Bluey.
Yeah, right. You know, Number Blocks.
Yeah, Number Blocks is fire.
I like that. Yeah.
He was I was just vacuuming my floor. I was just vacuuming the floor. I mean, I wouldn't vacuum anything else. I was vacuuming my room. And you know, he was just sitting there just
I was vacuuming my wall,
yeah,
you know.
Whatever. You know, I was vacuuming, and he was just sitting there just like messing around with GarageBand or whatever. He's 3, remember this.
Yeah.
And I don't know how he figured out where the record button was. I mean, it is a big red button, but whatever. And you know, he had like a little keyboard or whatever, and he just started recording some stuff, and like I'm listening to it while I'm vacuuming, and I heard something. I was just like, this sounds really good.
Got the stank face
Yeah.
going.
And it was like, it didn't sound like you know, he wasn't Herbie Hancock, you know, but like I heard something and I was just like, yo, I stopped vacuuming. And I plugged his iPad up into my SP404, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sample this. You know, I'm gonna sample this, and like maybe like 20 minutes later, we made our first beat together.
Yo.
You know, yeah. So like I sampled what he did on GarageBand, and you know, made a beat. And then what's even crazier, like I said, shout out again to C Red. Like she's amazing MC. Doctor by day, MC by night. Seriously. And I sent the beat to her, and 2 days later she sent me a verse. And so I'm like, you're 3 years old with co-production credits and a verse from like one of my favorite rappers, you know, and like it looks like the beat's crazy and the verse is even crazier, you know. So beats, like I said, it turns into 15, it turns into 10. I say all that to say that, but yeah, but I have a 3-year-old, so like it's just it turns into, the numbers vary, you know.
Yeah.
But like I try to get in 1 to 3 anytime I sit down and just make a beat or make beats, because what'll happen too is I could have one sample, I could have, let's say I could have one record, right? So I have one record, and off of one record, I could, depending on if the record is good, I could make 7 to 8 beats off of just like that one record.
Oh, really?
Because what could happen is I could make 2 records off of one song, because I can chop the sample a different way. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So like I could use a different technique on the same sample, make 2 different beats.
But they sound different, like completely different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I remember I actually did this. What's today's the 3rd? I did this the first day of the year. No, this was New Year's Eve actually. I took one sample, made 2 totally different beats out of it.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, and it's just like really just taking you can take a different part of the song. You could take a different part of the song, or like you could maybe change the pitch of the song, make it sound totally different, or maybe just chop the sample a different way. Chop a sample a different way, throw a different type of drums on it. You know, I've had a beat where like I've had the same sample, I made like a K-Tronada like sounding beat, and then like I'll took that same sample, make it sound a little different, and it just ends up sounding like a West Side Gun Griselda beat. Right. You know, so it's different ways that you can go about it. So like that's how it can turn from like 1 beat to like 4 very, very easy. So yeah.
Yeah, just different approaches.
Yeah.
Like different ways of flipping it, different ways of manipulating it. Mm-hmm. Like all these things can make it sound completely different into something fresh and new. Yeah,
exactly.
Been too long, I don't think I could face it. In the corner